You have but to ask.
Hello everyone, my name is Mythrell and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. So, our dilemma is that we cannot carry all our stuff away from here, because the Ankek alone weighs 100. But like it says right here, it can be used to creation of armor, for example. And as you can probably know already, we have the Ankek blade mail, so we can make another one from this, so I don't want to lose that. So the trick is that I stripped armor and everything which weighs anything from Jahera, and I'm gonna see if I can... Well, Imoin wants to interrupt me about cities and stuff, and Jahera doesn't approve, and Imoin doesn't approve of Jahera's unapproval. I know. Probably not the shortest way to say that, but yeah, we're gonna go here. Oh shit. Oh, that's bad. Really don't wanna fight here. Maybe I can just walk past them. Or not. Okay. We do have a turn on that, so...
As good as done.
Come on.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
For the group.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Okay, they seem to be happy.
You have but to ask.
I care not. Eat flaming! Or possibly
Yes,
frosty.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
God damn it. Okay, so I managed to turn him.
You've as you direct.
I am gone.
As good as done.
It
How about his friends? Yeah, people keep randomly respawning to places. Okay, I heard the sound of turning, but it doesn't look like it affected.
This way.
Affect this skeleton. Guess I can just kill them. Although without armor that might be risky. Because as if you can remember, Jahera is not wearing any armor. But it looks like we are somewhat lucky. So, I'm gonna actually go and put the Ankek cell in this container here.
As you direct.
And things in containers should not disappear at or ever in this game.
I've done
I think
had
that's
enough of this.
That's a neat thing. If you leave stuff on the ground, they will disappear after a certain amount of hours has passed, but what? Things on the...
Nature's servant awaits.
Well, in the containers do not, so there's that. And now we should be able to just grab our stuff and come back to get that Ankek cell. I guess I will just dump that blade mail. It feels a little bit bad. But I don't see any way we are... Well, I mean, there's a way, I suppose. I could just go and put that in the container as well. Yeah. So... We'll come back with full squad and hopefully grab these things. This is the kinda annoying part in the early game when people just tend to die very easily.
For the group.
Oh shit, he actually followed me.
As you direct.
Okay, they can follow you through these non-area transitional doors, I suppose, is what you would call them. Okay, somebody give me armor. The Ankek armor is actually... Oh, I already had armor. Well, this Ankek armor is still better. Right, cannot change the armor during combat, that's something I forgot. We are gonna kill this guy.
this done.
I don't want the dots. Nobody in our
I'm
squad
gone.
uses dots, so it's a little bit pointless to pick them up. Right. And I also managed to just identify these arrows and something else. Probably the dagger by just looking at them. So that means my guy's lore is actually high enough to identify those things
This way.
without using a spell or anything else. So that's nice. And I think we are a little bit too low level for this area, and that's why we are having all the trouble. Oh, is this one of that group? Oh, he's dead. I bet these items are not... Well, they are still here. I guess we didn't spend that much time last time in the city. Because we keep dying over and over again. Although it might be that some mod actually changes it so that the items do not disappear. That's actually quite possible. The big world setup kinda installed so many mods that I didn't go through all of them, so things might certainly change. Still need to get the second emerald for that guy. We need to stop dying, that's what we need to do. Those ogre berserkers are really tough enemies though, so...
I'm gone.
Because they just one-shot you. This is starting to get very expensive. How is Razat so high level? Oh well, I guess level 3. He's not very he's not very good, is he? Yeah. Once again we go through all these emotions of re-equipping my guys. Use the Wakishashi. Give that back to Razad. It's really annoying that the monks cannot use... well, I guess there are some kind of ropes they might be able to use. But even these mage ropes are not for them, so I don't know. I haven't really played with mages that much, really. So they are a little bit of a mystery to me. We have the magic shield, right? We're actually using these. And I think we will just go grab our stuff. It is magical helmet, so it doesn't broke up, and I guess the infravision given by the helmet is a lot longer range than what the elves have, or half elves, as Jahira and Khalid are both half elves. Better than what they have naturally, so I guess they can wear that. I wanna do that. I guess that's all. Rest of the equipment is still in the in there.
Do you want to tell me a story about trollops and plugtails, please?
I should probably take a sleeping break here as well. Because otherwise these guys will be very low health. I don't have that many heals available.
I've done had enough of this.
It can get very expensive if you keep dying like this, so I should try not to.
I'm gone.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Okay, healing spells were cast. We still have a little bit
This way.
low health situation. I guess that's good enough.
I've done had enough
Off we
of
go.
this.
Okay.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must be
Swords we should be able to do with.
For the fallen!
Somebody
I shall
took
commit
a
to
lot
the
of
task.
damage.
I understand.
Come on.
You have but to ask.
Son of a bitch.
Show you the choice.
Don't you dare to kill me. Okay. He interrupted my healing spell anyway, so... It decided it's time to run then. Ah, but that gets really annoying really fast.
I look forward to your instruction.
This way.
But I have to say that if I knew how much harder some of the enemies are in this, I might have used the normal difficulty. But then again, I like the core rules anyway, so I guess a little saver reloading doesn't really hurt anyone.
I'm gone.
Okay. So right now I'm just carrying these around. I think I will...
Back home, Tough Guts would
well,
always
I really
tell me
want
a
to finish
story.
scouting of this area, so let's try to do that. And then I will... I think I will go Berekost and do some side quests and maybe try to level up my guys in less dangerous places. What was actually on this side? It could be the Gibberling Mountains.
I've done had enough of this.
Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. And another group of kobolds just spawned behind us.
What you want?
It's
I'm gone.
really attacking.
You,
What
my
the
turn to
heck?
save the day.
Okay.
Oh, I ought really not.
Well, at least we didn't die to these guys, so I guess that's something. And what's down? It's probably again the Gibberling Mountains. It's I don't think there's anything else. Fire Run Bridge is a very good area
I've
for
done had enough of this.
loot, but it's very difficult, so we are not gonna go there yet. But there's a lot of area to explore. So this is probably the cave that the man was talking about. I seem to remember there's something terrible inside. Oh yeah, Revenant.
Revenge!
I could give the dagger, but I think it's a fairly pricey dagger, so... Return to your grave, undead beast. This might be a bad move from us. I was gonna go do the place. Sleeps won't work against that guy, but this might
For
work.
the fallen!
Trashard is taking heavy damage.
He's flaming! Possible frost. Death!
I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
This is probably not good that he's coming
Stand back and watch.
towards my mages.
It shall be as wished. My spleen!
Get out of there.
Life's blood seeps out.
I care not.
Okay, we took him down, and that's actually very nice experience. 3,000. Wow, that's so good. We got a level up for Khalid. I think I like this. I like the long sword for him, so I'm gonna keep going with that. So we got bonus to the altar saving throws, which are used against different spells. Bonus taco 7 hit points, so that's nice. That's very, very nice. And Imoen gained another level. Sword bow. I don't really see much of a reason to actually put anything anywhere here. I guess single weapon style might work. Or I could just even go with well, the double weapon is really not good. There might be some fights where I use the sword instead of the bow, so whatever. Let's do that. I think I will go more into the open locks for now. Then find traps. Somebody definitely needs heals, and we don't have any heals left.
An open wound in Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
We'll actually save here. This is a weird item. Mythrell ring. It says that it might be worthwhile to hold on to the ring, but I think this is a mod added item, so I don't actually know what it does. But I guess I will hold on to it.
I've done had enough of this. I am gone.
So yeah, let's see what else we
Good
can
on you
find.
if you save the day.
Indeed. I think that should be the most exciting enemies in this this area. Again, nothing on the right side. Yeah. It's kind of strange how that goes.
Puff Guts would always tell me a story.
Oh, there's another door. There might be something exciting here, after all. Ooh, 3 casts. I think they are next version of ghouls, so they are harder. This might get interesting.
What is it this time?
And I forgot to take the sleep I was gonna do. I'm gonna use the shield spells. Doesn't really help me in the fight, but might help me if they get past my melee guy.
I will show you justice.
Yeah, this is bad. Rosat just got held, which means he cannot move, so he's really easy to hit, so I think he's gonna die. Yeah.
No sorrow for those lost in righteous battles.
Now he's going after Imoen. And Imoen is held. Son of a... I do have the desperation spell, but that might not actually work out so well. Okay, that guy died, so I think we got this one in back. Battle injured. Come on, guys. Okay.
If none are better.
So only Razad dies, which is again not good, but better than everyone dying. Now I have to carry the damn Gexel once again. I should get rid of that full plate. Blur is a nice defensive spell for wizards, but I don't know how much I want to actually go into the defensive spells. We should really get the hell out of this region. This is just stupid. Not to mention very, very expensive. Let's put these items in the bag. Where's that? Alright, she's still being held. I guess we leveled up, so at least we are leveling up. We are gaining nice experience since this is a little bit harder region. So cleric level up here. 1 spell and 4 hit points. Nice. And with that we get shitload of level 2 spells because of that ring and all the other stuff. We will soon get a lot of use out of those anti-poison things. What else? This is good if your cleric is kind of melee guy, but we are not really a melee guy. Maybe Chant. Chant is basically gives a buff to all of your guys, +1 bonus to pretty much every roll, attack, damage, healing, saving throws, and gives a penalty to enemies. So it's a good spell to cast during a fight. It's very short duration, so it won't last you long. So time is kind of important.
I've done had enough of this.
Welcome back, Imoen. Move her games as well in the thing here. Ah, we are really overweight. Nera can still carry a lot. It's kinda suicidal to remove armor, but I think I just wanna get the hell out of here. This region. This region is literally killing me.
Yes, you have but to ask.
How much damage did Razad take as a last hit? 12 damage. Cast 6 damage. So yeah, he was really low.
How may I be of assistance?
This way.
And we have more chunk. I don't know what this key is. I was thinking maybe we should come back here. Collect all this crap next time maybe. This chainmail is gonna wait us quite a lot. And I'm not actually sure if it's that great item anyway. We could carry something. Oh wait, the Jahira is way overweight. Okay. Now we can travel because nobody is overweight. But I don't think we can actually pick up this chainmail right now. So I think we will have to come back to this region.
I've done had enough of this. I'm gone.
There's still a fair bit to discover, I suppose. This is really annoying. To to get the resurrect spell for your priest, you need to have something like level 7 or level 9. And you probably won't get that in Baldur's Gate 1. In Baldur's Gate 2 you will actually get to resurrect your guys with the spell, so it gets a little less annoying, unless your priest dies. But well, that's a different story then.
I've done had enough of this.
Helm watch over thee upon thy quest.
400 gold. You probably spend something like 5,000 on revivals now. Well, maybe not that much. 3,000, maybe. Well then. Do you still have those memorized or not? Okay, you do. Wand of Monster Summoning. This actually is pretty good wand. And it's pretty much for the mages. I could... yeah, maybe I should find a temporary stash in this area where I can actually put my extra stuff. Hauling that backup armor around doesn't really do me any good. You can probably identify this as well. Oh, it's the +3 versus undead. So this is normally +1 sword, but against undead it's +3. Which is pretty dope, so I'm gonna give it to Khalid. So this +2 weapon is better normally. But against undead, the other one is better. I don't know if I will micromanage that. We'll see, I guess.
I care not. I'm gone.
I think we have to rest anyway, next.
Back home, Puffguts would always tell me a story.
It's the cycle of your adventuring life, doing the same things over and over.
This way.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Right now I have to say that this is actually costing me so much money that... it's really not worth it.
Yep.
I'm not gonna dump my items. I was thinking about leaving
I'm gone.
the Angex shell behind here somewhere, in some container. But hopefully I won't die again.
This way.
Last death in this area, hopefully. At least we now have a pretty good hit point pulls on everyone else except for Nira, which is absolutely terrible. But as a mage, hopefully she doesn't get under or attacked that many times. That reminds me, I have the...
Your wish? What is it this time?
the armor spells, which I very rarely remember to use. And as you can start to see, the priest cleric is actually stacking up very nicely with the spells. And that will only get worse, so in the end they will have so many spells that it's amazing.
Please, aid me. I shall commit to the task.
And Razat is already dying. Fantastic.
I understand.
Wait, it's just bugging me.
I'm gone.
Come on,
I will
just
show
shoot
you
them.
justice.
The last one is actually trying to run away. I guess that's fine. I don't want to follow it. I should probably rest now that our spells are once again healing spells are mostly used. Seriously, how many more enemies can there be in one region? So, nothing so far.
Do you seek enlightenment?
Well, I mean, I'd like to know more about your search for the missing Sun Soul monks, sure.
After discovering our fellow Sun Soul monks had vanished from their monastery, we felt the truth must lie behind the name Alagoth. We spread out in pairs to investigate further. Gamaz and I, used to life on Kalamport streets, searched for rumors on the streets of Atkatla. Much of our investigation took place at night, under the benign gaze of Selune. You see, although the sun shines more brightly, it is the moon that reveals the truths hidden in darkness. One night, we witnessed several shadowy figures assaulting a lone man on the street. We raced to his defense. The Moon Maiden blessed us, and we drove off his attackers. Despite our intervention, the man was gravely wounded. I remained with him, tending his wounds as best I could while calling for help. Gamaz, however, pursued the attackers. I shouted to him to come back, but he did not listen. Sometimes I wonder whether things would have been different if I had followed Gamaz instead of remaining with the wounded man.
I mean, yeah, I guess, well, you did call out. It was Gamaz's choice not to come back.
When help finally arrived, I ran after Gamaz. I found him only a few streets away. My brother had fought bravely, slaying 3 of his attackers before he was brought down. Once more, I cried out for help. Men came soon, but not to aid me. Instead, they arrested me for fighting in the streets, leaving Gamaz to die in a pool of his own blood.
Yeah, well, that's always pleasant.
When the guards released me the following day, Gamaz had died. They said he had been slain by shadow thieves. The guards could not even give me his body, for they had burned it with those of the other dead men.
So basically he could still be alive. Because if you learn something when watching a certain TV series, if you don't see the body, he's still probably alive. But yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry for your loss, Rosar.
Thank you for your kindness. Disheartened by the tragedy, my fellow monks returned to Kalamport. Gamaz and I had entered the monastery together, as brothers. I could not return without him. Neither could I remain in Atkatla, a city that forever holds evil memories for me. I traveled north. At first I thought I might visit the Monastery of the Sun in Waterdeep, which they called the City of Splendors, yet I was in no hurry to arrive. Every day since entering the Order of the Sun Soul, I had striven to fill my heart with radiance that I may share it with others. After Gamaz's death, I felt only the shadows of grief and despair. But perhaps I have dwelt too long on such memories. I wish to share my inner light with you, not my inner darkness. What else can I tell you?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can ask about the missing and Sun Soul monks as well.
After discovering our fellow Sun Soul monks had vanished from their monastery, we felt the truth must lie behind the name Alagoth. Much of our one night,
this is the same exit question.
Come back, but he did not listen. When help once more, when the guards released me the following day. Thank you for this heart. Neither yet I would. What else can I tell you?
Tell me more about your training with the Sun Soul monks.
My training at the Sun Soul Monastery began the moment the kindly monk brought Gamaz and me inside its walls. As you might imagine, there was a great deal of physical training. At first, we were assigned chores and exercises. We looked with envy upon the older initiates who practiced combat techniques while we swept the stones and prepared meals for our seniors. The monks taught us to read and write, and why it is important to do both with careful thought. We practiced debate, studied history, and answered endless quizzes about the 9,000 mysteries of Selûne. We learned to meditate upon the moon, the shards, and the stars. We also learned to meditate on the darkness between them, for it falls to us to battle the servants of Selûne's dark sister, Shah. At last we learned to combine our learning, devotion, and physical prowess to project our inner light outward. With it, we combat the darkness inside or surrounding others.
Well, I mean, you must have been very good at it for the masters to send you on a mission to Arm. I think the place where they come is very, very, very far away.
We all strove hard, but Gamaz was the best among us. None of the other monks could defeat him in combat. Only I could come close, but each time victory was within my grasp, he swept it away with some spectacular strike. Even among the elder students, Gamaz stood as a pillar of tradition and excellence. His death is a great loss, not only to me as his brother, but also to the entire Order of the Sun Soul.
Well, I'm sorry to bring up such a sad subject. Thank you for sharing it.
I thought it best that you should know my past, since we traveled together. What else can I tell you?
That's all for now. We'll talk around later. So that's a little bit story behind Rashad. I think that's pretty much as far as I've gone with him being in the squad, so... Ooh, Pipsqueaks. Aurelians hit really hard. They're basically like the ogre we fought before.
I've done had enough of this.
Keep flaming!
But they will smash you with bare hands. Okay, Rosard. So if they hit you, they do a lot of damage. Well, that wasn't actually that bad.
Yes?
I really don't wanna... Oh. Okay, he's going after Nero for whatever reason.
What is? I shall attend to it in your trunks.
Okay. So they don't quite do as much damage as the Ogre Berserker when they are berserking, but still, if they crit, they
I am prepared. I shall
can
commit
one-shot
to the
you, I
task.
think. With, well, maybe not when you have over 20 hit points, so we are out of healing spells, pretty much. That pretty much means that we should rest. Let's see what surprises us here.
So,
Oh,
after giving it some thought, I want to ask you a favor.
favor. Certainly, Nero. What do you need?
Even though I first ran away because I was scared, I've begun to think I should find a way to reduce the unfortunate side effects of my otherwise awesome spells.
I would say that that sounds wise.
Casting wild magic is like playing a flute by ear. I just kinda picked it up as I went along, doing what felt natural. In magical terms, I can play a pretty mean tune. But when I miss a note, the flute shoots fire at everyone.
And that's true. I haven't actually seen her do the miscast or the wild thing yet, so far we've been successful with the spellcasting. I guess that's lucky.
Also, the flute sometimes turns me into a hamster. Anyway, wild mages tend to keep to themselves for obvious reasons, but I've heard about one nearby. They say he's very old and wise.
I guess any wild mage would have to become wise to survive long enough to become old, yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He must know a thing or two about living with wild magic.
And who is this wild mage and where can we find him?
His name is Adoy, and he was last spotted to the east of Firewine Bridge.
Okay, east of Firewine Bridge, so not in a Firewine Bridge. That's still very hard area, so we will take a look at
Thanks.
some point.
You're more than a convenient escape from vicious red wizards. You're a real pal.
Thanks. I'm a real pal. Did we actually rest, is my question. Nope. I don't think so. Yeah, the spells have not recharged. Okay. Let's start with the
What is it this time?
with the defensive spells.
Back home, Puffguts would always tell me a story.
I bet he would. So where was that cavern we kinda hide our stuff in, or left the stuff behind? I think it's this one. Oh. Okay, Knolls we should be able to deal with.
Really not in this.
Okay, I was worried that they would actually manage to attack our back group. And Rosat taking hits. I'm not really even surprised anymore. Don't you? Okay, I don't think he actually attacked me.
It shall be as you wish. Let's give them a right crash.
Aha.
This way.
Okay.
I've done had enough of this.
Yeah, let's go pick up the stuff first. I think it was this cave, or it was some other cave.
I'm gone.
No, this is the cave before, right? Yeah, this is the place where the Revenant was. Okay.
Tread lightly. You must show respect in nature's house.
What spell was that?
Ew, pal.
Who's Narcilius? Harwilling Villiger Neen. Come quickly, you're just in time for my experiment. Good timing is everything in the adventure profession. What kind of experiment are you attempting? I believe I have developed a spell to empathically control any gelatinous creature and bend it to your will. Slime still is oozes. Okay, yeah, I remember this. So, are you mad? He's basically crazy guy creating slimes. Wow, that's a lot of slimes.
I will show you justice.
Slimes can get very difficult, but green slimes are not that bad.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Hey, Khalid, I've been meaning to ask you something. Then you may ask it, but your Imoin, the innocent act needs work. It doesn't inspire the trust yet. Hey, that's not nice. All I wanted to do was ask you about yourself. You know what I like to do when not adventuring your favorite foods, about what you do in the harbors and what kind of animals you like. You know, that kind of thing. Do I really seem that foolish? Very well, what about the harbors? Nothing much, just curious as to what's going on and that sort of thing. Nothing too deep, I don't want to pry. I can answer you that. I don't know Jahira and I generally get asked things. We aren't told the reasons for the questions. Oh come on, it'll be a secret. You can trust me. What's this? What secret are you talking about? Nothing really. I was just asking Khalid Khalid here, what kind of present you like, so I could get the one for your birthday. Yeah. So that's kinda something which is actually not addressed yet. But Zahira and Khalid both
I've
are
done had
part of
enough
the
of this.
Harpers, which are a kind of mysterious group of, I don't know even what to describe them. People? Mysterious
I'm
group of
gone.
people doing
I can. but
Illuminati
try.
level stuff. I think that bat is actually blocking my access to that freaking chest. Really? Come on, bat.
I'll do
Move
my
along.
best.
I guess I have to kill
Oh, my heart's really not in this. If none are better.
it. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, well, stuff happens, I suppose. Identify, so it's just a +1 chainmail. I don't think it will benefit any of my guys. But it's better to have carry that around than the blade mail, so I will probably do that in future. There's no really reason to identify 5 arrows, unless we rest.
I've done had enough of this.
Or just before the rest, because... Well,
I'm
5
gone.
arrows don't last you that long. So we are checking this area as well. I think this was the last black area in the map. And we can finally get the hell out of here. While we're still alive. Oh, where's the map page? We have to go quite a way around. I think I will head to the Nazgul mines and get that emerald from the Eye of Prism statue, so I can finally get that part of the quest done. And then I will probably head on the Beregost, do stuff there. I will explore all this. Oh, the Adas Enclave is actually pretty close here, huh?
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
I will show you justice.
Oh shit, Nira is gonna be in trouble here.
I'll do it.
Well, I guess she still has that spell going on, so
How many you have but to ask?
I'm actually just gonna melee these guys. Not surprisingly, Razad already took a hit there.
Back home, Puffguts would always tell me a story. This
Okay.
way.
What is it this time?
Didn't mean to pick up the short sword, but I guess whatever.
I've done had enough of this.
Maybe we should do that Nira quest soon-ish. Ah, and we are on the other side of the map, of course. I don't know if I should actually talk to the Emerson guy here about what happened in the mines. He's probably wondering where the heck we went, because we never came back from this door. We just disappeared in the mines, in his eyes.
I'll thank you not to disturb me work.
Well, bless my soul, you made it back alive. If you don't mind me saying, you're about the most beautiful sight I've ever seen in weeks. Turns out that was probably a good thing to do. I do wonder if I can walk up from this side as well. Yep. Nope. Oh, crap. Well, we are gonna be walking. Where's the damn statue? It's right here. Because we already took the penalty from taking one of the eyes. I think it's only fair that we finish the job.
This way.
He already mutilated the beautiful thing he was doing. Oh, come on. Finally. And of course we run out of inventory space. Did we ever empty the other eye? We did, okay.
I've done had enough of this.
Then we are gonna visit Nashkel once more.
I'm gone.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
So we should visit the inn once again. Well, that's the usual road. I'm actually thinking maybe this would be the time to do Minsk and his quest. But I will go to the Beregost first. And yeah, we are gonna get the bounty for the emeralds. It wasn't really worth that much. But I guess it was worth something.
This way.
We spent a lot of time doing that one map. I'm gonna identify these. Plus 2 arrows, huh? That's nice. I should remember to use these against harder enemies, but I probably won't, because that's how I roll. Okay. And I think that's actually good enough time to end this episode, and we'll visit Beregost next time, hopefully get rid of the Ankek plate mail and some of the items for the, like this contaminated iron for the blacksmith in Beregost. Oh, and I actually had something worth identifying. So this is basically just a +2 leather armor, which is worse than the +1 studded leather armor. So, yeah, I think I will just sell it. And I should sell the plate mail. Now that I can finally just cash out on that.
What you want?
Let's do that in this episode before I forget it.
I'm gone.
I was gonna end it already, but yeah, there's not going to be anything
home,
exciting.
Puffguts would always tell me a story.
And we should actually go all the way into the friendly army in and return these burn boots and stuff like that as well. Yes, please. I might need the shield, but what's this? Alright, another quest for Beregost. Yeah, I don't think I need this Protector of the Second. It's it fetches a fairly good price, but I fail to see any characters who would actually use this right now. None of our guys, that's for sure, because of the... Yeah, let's just sell it. We can always buy specialized stuff if you really need. Oh, +1 large shield would be nice, but not that amazing. Yeah. Okay, that's the end of the episode. See you guys on the next one. See you there. Bye.
You little monkey spiker. Smart guy dies, and TX goes on to rule. TX moves! Make way! TX moves! Make way! Make way!